You remember me arriving in Mauritius in an earlier video, right? Well, I took a short hop across to another tropical paradise to begin today's video. That's right, we're here on the island of Réunion in the southern Indian Ocean, and today I'm going to be flying an airline I have not tried before. We're heading off to the island of Mayotte with Air Austral on a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner. Enjoy the video. The airport here in Réunion is definitely a bit different. There's all sorts of quirky murals and even a waterfall inside, though I'm not sure I'd want to hear that sound if I'm desperate to use the bathroom. There's a scale model of the airport hidden away upstairs, which was pretty cool. There's even a Corsair 747 on the model, which of course no longer exists. I'd booked in Club Austral, that's the airline's name for its business class, and that got me into its one and only lounge here in Réunion. Air Austral is the closest thing to a national airline Réunion has, Air France being of course the true flag carrier. It's a small airline with just 9 aircraft and gets its name from the term Austral, meaning to do with the southern hemisphere. The lounge is modest, but the service from the host was personable and I took some time to admire the art. Here's an Australian landmark which has nothing to do with Air Austral. The airline doesn't fly anywhere near there. Anyway, the main thing is you can chill and get a decent coffee and a drink, and what else do you really need in such a small airport? This is hardly Dubai International, is it? Ooh, these nuns are looking at a Corsair A330neo. Maybe they know the follow-up video to this one features one of these beauties on one of the world's longest domestic flights. Who knows? So here's something interesting. Réunion and Mayotte are both part of France, and when I say part of France, I mean they're literally a part of France. Where I'm standing here, Réunion is exactly as French as Paris is. France actually treats its overseas territories much differently from the UK. This is literally France. Now what's really odd is that we're in the EU here as well, but we're not part of the Schengen zone. And what that means is you actually get stamped in and out of France when travelling to France. Here's our ride, one of just 2 787-8s this airline has, and these are normally found on its Bangkok and Nairobi routes. The Mayotte flight normally continues to Nairobi, but that second leg was suspended at the time of this video. Today's video sponsor is Surfshark, an award-winning VPN. Surfshark is part of my travel arsenal for a whole list of reasons. If you're not attracted to the idea of leveraging lower ticket prices or staying safe on public Wi-Fi, maybe the whitelisting facility, industry-leading encryption, or the quick kill switch in case you lose your internet might convince you to give it a go. It's so annoying when you can't access some of your favourite shows overseas. Surfshark can help. Activate the VPN, select an appropriate spoof location, and hey presto, access to your favourite content is restored. It's dead easy and costs absolute peanuts too. You'd be mad not to consider it. Go to surfshark.deals/wingingit for 83% off and 3 months extra for free of Surfshark VPN. Merci. That was my very best French there. It's been a long time since I used it. Boarding was slow, a very long walk of maybe 250 metres to get to the aircraft. While we're here, by the way, a reminder to subscribe if you like the video. It costs nothing and you'll be notified of everything that I post. Plus, don't forget to thumb the video up and leave me a comment if you liked it. Alright, here we go, about 2 hours flying time, and we'll be in Mayotte, my first time on Air Austral. Isn't that a beautiful aircraft? Merci. Hello, bonjour. Club Austral is laid out in a 2-2-2 configuration. This is Boeing's factory default fitting for business class, and while it isn't going to set the pulses racing, it's actually got several plus points over some more fancy business class seats you'll have seen on this channel. While there's little privacy in these seats, these rows are staggered slightly. The main thing about these seats is they're actually very wide and have a huge foot space, as well as plenty of storage. Hello. Champagne, yes? Thank you, merci. So glad Air Austral haven't followed the lead of a lot of European airlines, and they have in fact installed individual air vents, and it is real toasty on here. I think this aircraft has been sitting in the sun most of the day, and it feels it. Okay, we're on board nice and early. Should be about 2 hours over to Mayotte today. Cheers, and thanks again for coming with me. I'm looking forward to this so much. And we're off. 2 hours exactly, straight across Madagascar, a distance of 876 miles. These seats are definitely showing their age. Their 777s they run on the Paris route have a similar seat, by the way. However, this is an airline providing essential service connecting metropolitan France with its outermost territories, rather than being a global super airline, so this is in line with expectations. I did like they put some mood lighting in the bathrooms though. More airlines should do that because a lot of them don't. Even though the flight is short, there is a meal service. On longer routes, you can order stuff like bottles of champagne from the managed booking feature, but today I've got a standard meal, an Indian Ocean-inspired selection of lunch bites, a small fruit plate, and a macaron and apple cake, all finished off with a couple of chocolates. All of it perfectly delicious, and I'm always happy to see something new in terms of in-flight meals. Having crossed Madagascar again, it's time to make our approach into Dzaoudzi, which is rather spectacular, and I'll let the footage do the talking. And so we're down, and I've ticked off another out-of-the-way airport for 2 days in this tiny French department. The transfer to the island from the airport is unique, but we'll leave that for another video. I paid €325 for this flight, which I reckon is worth it to tick off a rare airline and a lesser visited airport. Thanks as always to Surfshark, and don't forget to go to surfshark.deals/wingingit for 83% off and 3 extra months for free of Surfshark VPN. Bye for now.